This is Emanuel and you're watching World of MMA.
Emanuel, can you tell us what it was like making your Bellator debut?
It was pretty nerve-wracking, because I took the fight on, really a week and a half notice, and so getting there was, it was tough. I wasn't really doing much before the fight. I was just working. I wasn't in the gym, so I was just at other boxing teaching. So when they called me, I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, I was exciting, but I was nervous, really nervous at the same time.
Talk to us about your victory over Roy Broughton.
I knew a game I was going to stick to, which was going to be the slams and the takedowns, and I'm not really too worried about jiu-jitsu guys. I know that he's a Gracie guy. He was real good off the bottom, good scrambling. He got me really tired, but yeah, I was just definitely looking for that rear naked choke, like I'm going to be looking for on Attila.
Were you surprised at how easy it was for you to control him on the ground?
I train with some of the best guys over here at Ring. You're not going to get much better, in the world, over here. So, I knew that I had the experience. I knew that I had the strength and I think the talent to finish him. So yes and no. But he was tough though. He was real scrambly. It was hard to hold him down. He was looking for a lot of things, but I think I was prepared for all that.
Speaking of Rain Training Center, how did your training here at Rain help you prepare for your Bellator debut?
Oh, huge amount. Especially I had Brett Cooper, who was really there for me. Who really helped me. I only really had three hard training sessions. And then 2 hard cardio training sessions. So Brett was there every step of the way. But yeah, once I got back in there, all the guys, they made sure that whatever I needed, they helped me out with. So yeah, I really appreciate all those guys.
A typical training camp for a mixed martial artist is anywhere from 2 to 3 months. With the tournament style for Bellator, how does it feel to be fighting so soon since your last fight?
I don't mind it. I like keeping busy. Like it isn't. It keeps the ring rust off and it keeps you nice and fresh. So you just gotta make sure not to overtrain. So that's the only thing. But for me, my training camps usually I only need 5 weeks. 4 or 5 weeks. I get in shape pretty fast. So it's not too bad. I actually enjoy it.
Can you give us your thoughts about your opponent, Attila Vegh?
He's an Eastern European guy. He's got a good record. I think he's like 26-4. He's beaten some okay guys. He hasn't beaten anybody. I don't think he's fought anybody like me yet. In my style and maybe with my skills in certain areas. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight. I'm not looking past him at all. But I'm gonna come out with the victory on this one. Because I want to continue on the tournament and. It's life changing, this tournament right here, for the money wise and publicity wise. So yeah. It's gonna be a tough fight, but I'm coming out on top.
In the tournament series for Bellator, they do not allow elbows to a downed opponent. Does this alter your game plan going into the fight?
No, not really. I'm more of a if I'm in your guard, which is a place that you're really throwing elbows. Usually I'm waiting for you to try to do something so then I can scramble to a better position. And then on the feet, in the clinch, I prefer. I like the elbows, but I like my dirty boxing too. So it doesn't hurt me too bad. I'm sure. It would be a lot easier if there were elbows, but it's not really bothering me.